Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Vintage Sanctuary. Coming back at you with another closet production. Don't tell my wife I'm buying these cards and making these videos. No, I'm just joking. She knows, of course. She is wonderful. Can you build a glorious 10-card vintage Hall of Fame post-war baseball collection for under $1,000? Well, yes, you can. In fact, in this video, I would like to show you 10 cards that I purchased, 10 different Hall of Famers, all post-war, for a grand total of just under $1,000. Now, in the last, since I bought them, some of these more recently, some of these like 3 years ago, some of these less than a year ago, some of them have went up in value, some of them have went down in value, but I am confident overall that a collector could easily put together a similar collection for under $1,000. However, it will certainly take some patience. If we just go out and buy the first card that we find, of course, it's probably not going to be a great deal. So it's going to mean waiting patiently for auctions or for the right card to come along, negotiating. And of course, right card is relative to the collector. Some people don't mind some creases and a lot of wear, some well-loved cards, and they're just looking to get a great price. So for them, the right moment is when they find, that well-loved card at the right price. Other collectors are maybe looking for a card that's, low to mid-grade, but totally transcends its grade in terms of its eye appeal. So they're waiting patiently, plus they don't want to spend too much. They're waiting for just the right deal to strike. All right, without further ado, let's check out this glorious 10-card collection of post-war Hall of Famers, all from their playing days, for under $1,000. Number one, the 1948-49 Leaf Ralph Kiner, purchased in September of 2023 for $170. So our total, of course, so far is $170. How cool is that? In our under $1,000 collection, we are going to have a glorious 48-49 Leaf card, and this is Ralph Kiner, the consecutive home run king, led or tied in home runs 7 years in a row, and this is a color variation. It doesn't get noted on the slabs, but it's pink with that rich blue. Most of these are orange. This is such a stunning card. The ink is so thick on the back. This, my friends, is one absolutely glorious two. All right, number two. The 1951 Bowman Yogi Berra, purchased in June of 2021 at auction for $138. So that makes our total for the two cards $308. In an SGC 2.5, this is one of my favorite Yogi Berra cards. It's got some wear. It's got, little crinkly wrinklies up here, but the color, pretty nice on the centering. Just overall, I think, just an absolutely stunning vintage card. The definition of vintage art. And that is card number two. Let's move on to card number three. You got to have a 52 Topps in this collection. The 1952 Topps Johnny Mize, purchased at the National last year, July 2023, for $70, bringing our three-card total up to $378. This might just be the world's nicest three in terms of eye appeal. Wow. Wow. I should just stop here for a half hour and let everyone enjoy this stunning beauty. What a sweet card. The Big Cat Johnny Mize. Let's see. That is number three. All right, well, here's the deal. Let's get crazy in our under $1,000 10-card collection. Let's have another 1952 Topps. The 1952 Topps Duke Snider, purchased December of 2021 for $100, bringing our 4-card total up to $478 in an SGC3 with a black back. So glorious. One of the big 3 center fielders from the epic, from, when New York was the epicenter of baseball. In the 1950s, from the epic 52 top set, and it becomes one of the cards in our 10-card post-war Hall of Fame vintage collection for a total cost of under $1,000. So that's just amazing. We are moving on now to card number 5. Well, how about the 1952 Redman Musial with tab, purchased in April of 2023 for $75, bringing our total up to $553. In a 1.5, it's got what are probably factory crinkly wrinklies all over the place because these were cellophane wrapped onto the soft tobacco pouches. But you know what? It is still a sharp, vibrant card. Wow. I mean, this is a tough card. The 52 Topps Stan Musial, 52 Redman, excuse me. He did not have a 52 Topps. 52 Redman with tab. Someday I might upgrade this and then either sell or give away or keep this. Oh, this is a vertical card. Sorry about that, everyone. I probably messed with some people's OCD. That was not purposeful on my part. All right. There we go. The 52 Redman Stan Musial. That was our card number 5 for $75. So stoked. Some of these were buy it nows that I negotiated with the seller. All right, we're off to number 6. This was auction style. I believe this was a PWCC auction. Yes, it was. Back in December of 2020, our 10-card collection, it's got to have a 53 Topps. So number 6, the 1953 Topps Whitey Ford for $95, bringing our 6-card total to $648. Now, this is a 4, I guess because it's centered high, but other than that, this card is insanely nice. I kid you not. I mean, this card is so incredibly sweet for the grade. I mean, it's so sharp and clean. Just an amazing card. So, that was card number 6 in our post-war Hall of Fame collection. Let me have a little drink here. We are now moving on, my friends, to card number 7. Of course, only 10 cards, but 10 different Hall of Famers, and we have had some epic Hall of Famers so far. So we're not going to be able to cover every set or every Hall of Famer, but this is a great start, and you can always go after another 10 after that. And of course, you don't have to have the $1,000 up front. This could be $1,000 over a year, which is roughly $83 a month, adding up to 10 glorious post-war Hall of Famers over the year. Well, without further ado, number 7, how about a 54 Red Heart, the 1954 Red Heart Warren Spahn, purchased April of 2022 for $75, bringing our 7-card total up to $723. We're averaging over $100 a card. That's because, we've had a couple more expensive ones there at the beginning. In a 3.5, wow. Is this stunning or what? So sweet. Such a beautiful card. Let's see, where are we at now? I think it's time to let Stan the Man go. That was number 7. Number 8, here's the deal. A lot of people, myself included, really like the 54 Red Heart with the red background. So we're going to go crazy. And in our 10-card collection for under $1,000, we're going to have 2 Red Hearts. The second one, number 8, will be the 1954 Red Heart Richie Ashburn, purchased November of 2023 for $51, bringing our total up to $774 in a Forever 4, because who would ever need to upgrade? This card is amazing. So sweet. Check out the centering, the sharpness, the color. It's got it all. Heck, even the back's well centered. What is up with this? $51. What a deal. Won that at auction. All right, we're down to 2 cards. Who would not want to have a 54 Topps card in their collection? In my humble opinion, or at least for me, the front and back of the card together, when I consider the front and the back, 54 Topps is probably my favorite vintage Topps set. Well, it'd be nice to have the Hank Aaron, but that's not going to happen when we're talking 10 cards for under $1,000. However, what about Hank Aaron's, clubby? How about Eddie Matthews? Number 9, the 54 Topps Eddie Matthews, purchased November 2021 for $143, bringing our total to $917 on the 9 cards in an excellent 5. Oh, wow. Look at that. Centered down a little bit, but that doesn't bother me a bit. This is one sweet and sharp card for a 5. Eddie Matthews seems to be possibly undervalued. Such a beautiful card. One of the best third basemen ever. Possibly the second best after Mike Schmidt. Okay, we are down to 1 card to go. So, how can we possibly have a collection of vintage baseball cards without Teddy Ballgame? Number 10, the 1959 Fleer number 6, Ted Turns Professional, purchased January of 2023, so about a year ago, for $77, bringing our grand total up to $994. We've still got $6 left over for maybe a grande latte or whatever we might like. In the monster grade of near mint to mint 8 in his San Diego minor league uniform. Such a glorious and beautiful card. And it is from his playing days as well. So there we have it. Let's see. There we have it. We've got 10. Now, we didn't get Mickey Mantle, we didn't get Hank Aaron, we didn't get Willie Mays, but they could always be targeted in the next 10. There's always some multiplayer cards where, we could fit them in. Playing days, multiplayer cards, including those players, or actually some of their playing days cards could fit into a 10-card post-war Hall of Famer collection for under $1,000. Thank you, everyone, for sharing in my joy. I hope you had a wonderful and peaceful time in the Vintage Sanctuary. Take care, my collecting brothers and sisters.